Hey, what's up, people? Back at you again with another Moralities Moment. This is the last vid in the video series entitled Seek Happiness Within. This morning's note says, search your heart for the things that bring fulfillment and meaning to your life while guiding you towards fulfillment of your life's purpose. Do good for good's sake. Be the best that you can be. Set your own high standards and maintain them. The real essence of good is found within things you control. Do not aspire to be anyone other than your own best self, for that falls within your control. As you take charge of your life, listen to your heart, willfully carrying out its instructions, knowing you are doing what is right. Then happiness will come. Happiness resulting from the knowledge that you do what your heart says is right. Okay, before I break this down, I want to give us a couple reminders of what I said in the past couple videos. First thing I want to bring back to our remembrance is placing your pursuit of happiness in someone else's hands leads to low self-esteem, compromised morality, low standards in choosing friends and mates, and poor emotional and physical health. This creates openings that can be exploited by those who want something from you. To break that down or to expound on it, be careful when you seek your happiness outside of yourself. Be careful about external stimuli for your happiness, especially when it comes to people. Because when people find out you needy, you expose yourself and they can exploit that neediness to get something from you unbeknownst to you because you're just looking for one particular thing, that's happiness. That's why I encourage in these videos to allow your happiness to emanate from inside, which should be emanating from the spirit that's within you, because God, he dwells in the believer, and that's where we want our happiness to start first. Start with God. I mentioned in the past videos, a lot of times we try to fill that emptiness with stuff, with things, with places, with people, and it always seems to never be enough, because that place which you're trying to fill with people, stuff, things, whatever it might be, belongs to God. So if you allow God to take his rightful place on the inside, then I guarantee you that you will start seeing some sustainable levels of happiness in your life in all the areas that you're seeking happiness. But one other thing, in the past video I said, happiness does not depend on outside forces. You create it. A lot of times what happens is because we put our all in all into outside external stimuli, when that outside stuff is no longer there, our happiness is gone. Just remember, your happiness does not come from stuff that's outside of you. True happiness comes from within. That's why when people come, people go, stuff comes, stuff goes, that previously may have made you happy. When that stuff goes away, generally some part of your happiness goes away as well, because that's the wrong place to be seeking your happiness. Your happiness should be coming from within inside of you. And if I could break down or give you one point to meditate on from this morning's note, that would be happiness resulting from the knowledge that you do what your heart says is right. That's what happiness says, when you know in your heart that what you're doing is right. But here's the thing about your heart. The Bible also tells us that the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. So sometimes you might be feeling something in your heart that may not be the best thing for you. And in those situations where you're really not sure, take it to God. Take it to him in prayer. Find out what God has to say about that thing, and matter of fact, just give God your heart. Allow him to search your heart and allow him to reveal those things in your heart that shouldn't be there. And then when he reveals them to you, guess what? Deal with it, and then you can have a measure of happiness from a clean spirit. It should always be our prayer, as the Bible says, Lord, created me a clean heart and a clean spirit. Start your day out today asking God to create in you a clean heart and renewing you the right spirit. And if that happens, I guarantee you, if you allow God to do that do that to you in your heart, watch how your happiness just explodes. You'll see things the way God sees things. You won't see things in such a negative view. You'll see the purpose of every situation and circumstance that may come your way, and you can find happiness or solace in knowing that, hey, even though that's out of my control, it's in God's control. So that being said, hope you enjoyed this morning's morality moment. Peace, and I'm out.